Man, why is it always Lacey Evans on the fucking wallpaper? Or the fuck thumbnail
I
on
know,
the home
right?
screen? It's literally like the last 3 times it's been her ass.
This is a
Yeah.
really big topic of discussion, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Her and
God
her
damn.
fucking... Good God.
God.
Oh, fuck.
Hmm.
I meant to post it on my story, but I think I sent it to you.
Fuck you did. That post, bruh. Sent the wrong post.
Fuck. I was like, wait, why didn't it let me type anything?
Oh, you did, bruh. Shit.
Alright. Alright, I think I'm all good now.
Got you.
Okay. What is going on, guys? We're back with yet again another edition of the Notorious podcast, and this is episode 45 of the show, and this is episode 27 of Notorious Unscripted. And yeah, man, so this is your first time watching. You guys do not know how this show works. Specifically on Fridays, we do the news. We do the news show, and this Friday in particular, we will be doing the NXT Takeover Vengeance Day review, and we will also be doing the Elimination Chamber predictions for 2021. So stay tuned for that, and a couple of very good news stories that I can't wait to go over.
Oh, yeah.
And any other day of the week mainly falls on Monday. At this point, I should just say every Monday, but you never know. But
Yeah, exactly.
pretty much, it's usually on a Monday or a Tuesday sometimes. But we have Notorious Unscripted here, which is basically where we just go over weekly television of wrestling. So the hottest topics from the past week of wrestling, whether that's Raw, SmackDown, NXT, or AEW. We're on here going over it, man. So, again, if this is your first time watching, guys that do not know who we are here at the Notorious Sales Podcast, I am Johnny Mayhem, one half of the host of this podcast, and that's for the other half. Got my man Sir K here. How's it going?
It's going good, bro. It's going good. Just chilling out. It's fucking snowing like a bitch.
Oh, yeah,
So
it
I won't
is.
be able to go get my ID tomorrow. That's just fucking great. Of course, something always gotta happen to where I can't go get this fucking thing. But yeah, bro. Other than that, I've just been chilling, bro. Just been chilling. What about you, bro? How have you been?
Yeah, man. I've been pretty good and just enjoying the day off of work, contemplating on whether I should go tomorrow. But
Yeah,
because it is
'cause it's gonna be a
horrible,
bitch.
horrible
Oh
outside.
man.
But nonetheless, um, yeah, man. So yeah, man. I just pretty much spent my day off just playing Madden. Got some pretty good
Nice.
upgraded cards right before Raw started, so that's always fun. And then I watched Raw, and I fell asleep in the middle of it, which is why I don't sound as energized as I normally am. And yeah, so I'm waking up now, but yeah, it was the show. The show was God. The
I didn't even watch it. I watched the first segment and then dipped. Fuck that.
yeah, the show was just unimportant. Like, and I don't even like to use that word because that seems to be the only word I use to describe Raw. But how do I find any other fucking words? The show was it just to categorize it in its own, man. The show was just there. Like there was nothing behind it. It was okay. So from the first segment, once they announced that there was going to be a gauntlet match, it just felt like a formulaic go home show elimination chamber show. Honestly, that's what it felt like. Because as soon as they announced the gauntlet match and the winner is going to be the final entrant, it was just it immediately popped in my head. Okay, they have no idea what to do for this show, so they dug up the fucking script from 2018, 2018, the one where Elias won the final spot in the chamber. They dug up that fucking script, and that's what they used for the show. I honestly thought we were going to get the 2-hour gauntlet match like we usually got when they were actually good, but when you put these names in particular in the match, you're not going to get a good match as when Seth and Roman and Cena and that was pretty much it. But when all those guys were in that gauntlet match and it turned out fucking great, you're not gonna get that again unless you fucking do one of those in NXT with that crop of talent. You know, you're just not. Unless, well, they could. They definitely have the right pieces on Raw, but in particular, they're not gonna put those fucking names in there, even though they should be. But anyway, so yeah, I mean, the show was just bad. The show was just bad.
Yeah. Just sucked.
Yeah, it was formulaic. It was the WWE's go home show elimination chamber go home show. That was the show tonight, and it was just boring. But we'll go over Raw last because Raw will keep us talking for the whole entirety of the show, and then we won't have time to talk about anything else. So we're gonna start off with AEW, man, the show that is the oldest at this point when it comes to the show. Usually AEW happens first, and we didn't go over it yet. So, and there's NXT, but who fucking watches NXT? So,
Exactly.
AEW. Actually, we could go over one thing, but we'll get to that after SmackDown. Even if we have anything on SmackDown. But so AEW, man, we get AEW this week. The show was pretty good. The show was pretty good, man. We had a very, very exciting, main event between Mox, Archer versus Omega, and I was about to say Omega and Okada. I wish Omega and Kenta. So we get this main event, and it is pretty badass, man. I seen everybody keeps making fun of Kenta because he keeps botching his GTS.
I'm dead.
Yeah, man. Everybody keeps calling it the no to sleep because I don't know. I can see where they're coming from. It's something. His knee
the best.
doesn't hit the guy's face right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. I seen everybody kept clowning on him, but I was like, let the guy be. He's probably just fucking. I don't know. Just give him some time to get his shit together. Hopefully his GTS doesn't look that weak. But I seen everybody keeps clowning on the guy, but I don't know. But anyway, so we get AEW, man, and this show, like I said, was pretty good. We have another episode where people are clowning on Sting again because his one job is to look after Darby Allin, and Darby Allin is getting fucking dragged out of the parking lot in a body bag. And Sting's one fucking job in this company is to watch over Darby Allin, and Darby Allin is getting Ubered home in a fucking body bag, man. So, man, Sting, bro, you gotta get your shit together, man. I don't know why you're here. You don't talk, but at least you look after Darby Allin. But now you're not even doing that. What are you doing, man?
Why are you
here? What are you doing, man? Your whole point in being in AEW is to look after Darby. And again, this guy's getting Ubered home in a fucking body bag. So what are you doing here? May I ask? I don't know, man. I do not know. Also on AEW, we got... Did we get something with Gallows and Anderson?
We got that interview with the Bucks, and they walked in being fucking idiots.
Oh God, yeah, we did. Bro, listen, man. Somebody from AEW gotta be watching the podcast, bruh. Did anybody watch BTE? Gallows and Anderson weren't on there. I mean, the show was still kind of weird and nothing really happened, but I feel like I gotta sneeze. But Anderson and Gallows were not on the show, and I was stoked, bruh, because I just can't stand them. I genuinely cannot fucking stand either of them. But we get the Bucks in this interview, and man, I kept hearing a lot of people say that I keep hearing a lot of people want MJF and Jericho to win the tag team championships and feud them within the inner circle, man. And people were saying they want the Bucks to challenge Gallows and Anderson for the Impact tag team championships. No. Let's not do that. Listen, I'll go over Sammy Guevara's situation on Friday. We'll go over that because that's a huge part of the news. But listen, for Sammy's case, Impact doesn't sound too bad. At least I don't think so. But the Bucks, that's a different story. I mean, come on, the Bucks challenging for the Impact Tag Team Championship, really, man. And listen, and the first time we talked about this invasion, the very first time we talked about it, we talked about sending like the lower tag teams to AEW or to Impact because, well, not necessarily the lower, but the less popular tag teams, the less polished of tag teams down to Impact and New Japan and other companies that AEW is going to be working with because they need it. What would the Bucks gain from going back to Impact to challenge the Good Brothers? Why don't we get Gallows and Anderson challenging for the AEW Tag Team Championships? That sounds way more appealing to me, at least. 100%. But yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand why people were saying that at all. And the inner circle. I don't think that their Civil War necessarily needs tag team titles. I think that their Civil War is going to be built off single-handedly. What is Sammy Guevara going to do? I mean, exactly. I think that is definitely going to turn the tides on what happens with that Civil War. I don't necessarily at all get the feeling that Civil War needs the tag team championships in it at all, man. I mean, is Sammy going to leave? Is Sammy going to pull a swerve and go with MJF? Is Sammy going to go back with Jericho to do Les Sex Gods with probably Hager? I don't really see him leaving Jericho's side, but I think that is definitely the the make or break like situation here. I don't feel at all that we need the tag team championships in that scenario at all. But also, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Fucking people, man. Oh man, my buddy from work sending love. Thanks for tuning in, man. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, bro. But anyway, so also on the show, speaking of the Inner Circle, we got this segment, man, where last week or 2 weeks ago, we seen MJF kick the cameraman out and talk to the whole Inner Circle. This week, we got Sammy Guevara storming into the locker room, asking MJF to have a word with him, and he kicked everybody else out of the locker room. Wardlow was gonna stay, but MJF told him to leave, so Wardlow would then leave, and these two were talking. MJF puts his phone on the table, starts recording what Sammy Guevara says, obviously, and next thing you know, man, MJF is pretty much egging on Sammy Guevara to say, I hate Chris Jericho, and I want to get him out of the Inner Circle, or something like that. Mm-hmm. So Sammy ends up saying it. MJF says, thanks, that's exactly what I needed you to say. And he clicks his phone, and you hear the little record go off. And MJF says, what? Or Sammy Guevara grabs his phone, whips it up against the wall, punches him in the gut. A lot of people, and I could totally see where they're coming from, man. A lot of people were saying, like, MJF got punched in the ribs, right? And like, one time, he comes out wrapped, his whole fucking ribs are wrapped, like he just fucking, like, Io Shirai just did the moon stomp to him, right? Yeah. And I could totally see where people are coming from when they say that a lot of signs could be leading to Sammy being aligned with MJF the whole time, trying to get Jericho out, and having Jericho become the babyface. Personally, I don't like Jericho as a babyface. I think he just works better as a badass heel. I think every time this guy has tried to be babyface, he was trash. This guy's always, all of his fucking career highlights come from when he was a heel. So when you want to talk about somebody who is 100% made for a heel, I definitely think you're looking at a guy like Jericho. But nonetheless, a lot of people are saying that this could be leading to Guevara and MJF being in cahoots, bro. And I could totally see why that looks apparent, 100%, because, like I said, bro, MJF got punched one time in the ribs, and he came out just completely trying to oversell it and to make Sammy look like an asshole. But I love how they did this, because then there's another sign later in the show, or what we're about to talk about, where it totally looks like it looks like they're not working together. But then you never know, because AEW is just super unpredictable. So what I'm getting at is MJF, or Sammy Guevara, comes out to the ring and says December 9th, he told Chris Jericho if one more thing happened with MJF, he was done. First off, I did not know that was December 9th. Goddamn, that felt... I honestly thought that he told him that in, like, the middle of January or something. I did not think that was December 9th, but anyway. So he says that he's quitting the Inner Circle. Jericho says, what do you mean? Good God. Jericho says, what do you mean? What do you mean? So Sammy Guevara says, that means I'm quitting the Inner Circle. I'm out of the Inner Circle. I'm done. And a cool little Easter egg here, man. Sammy Guevara walked out of the heel tunnel. And when he left, he walked back through the babyface tunnel. So anyway, so while Sammy Guevara was saying that, bro, MJF was fucking laughing. Like he was trying so hard to hold back laughter. I was about to say hold back tears. He was trying so hard not to hold back laughter, and there is where it seems like they're not working together, but that could also be misinterpreted for MJF laughing because they're fooling the shit out of Chris Jericho. So you honestly never know. And that's what I love about AEW, man. Their storylines are so just genuinely unpredictable. Genuinely, man.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, bro. It was, yeah, I mean, so that happened. They did beat the Acclaimed. Personally, I would have had them lose to a different team. I think Acclaimed have like a win streak that happens on Dark, and they actually do beat pretty good teams on there. So I mean, it is what it is. I would have done it differently. But then again, they did cheat to win, so it does make it look a little better. Hager pushed Max Caster into a Judas effect, so it is what it is, man. But I don't know. That's just me nitpicking. But nonetheless, bro, the Acclaimed look like they belong. First and foremost, bro, when they were coming out, they looked like a legit tag team. Like they did not look like. When you look at WWE, you see teams like the Hurt Business going up against, oh God, who do they even fucking face? Like the Lucha House Party. That's who they're facing. When you look at those two teams, you're looking at a tag team that actually is like a legit tag team at this point. Obviously, Shelton and Cedric. And you look at a team that just doesn't look like they fucking match up at all against a team like that in the Lucha House Party. Like, you have just so lopsided fucking tag teams in WWE, you know what I mean? Or you look at the Street Profits versus Gable and Otis. I mean, what? I mean, you look at a team that's a legit tag team, and then a team that's like, why are they even a fucking team? You know what I mean? But it's like, with the Acclaimed here, man, it put a smile on my face to see AEW building in homegrown talent, and that homegrown talent actually looking like they belong against two guys like Jericho and MJF. I mean, it's great to see, man. You gotta love to see it, bro. Gotta love to see it. That's why people fell in love with NXT. A lot of homegrown talent being built out of there. So obviously we're getting the same kind of feeling here with AEW and their homegrown guys. So yeah, man. But yeah, gotta love to see it, bro. Gotta love to see it. But nonetheless, back to the Inner Circle stuff. Yeah, I mean, this could go many different ways, and this is what I love about AEW, man. They don't just make things unpredictable for 8-year-old kids that don't know any better. They make things unpredictable for the 18 to 49 demographic, bruh. And one more thing just to go over for me before we go over the big thing about AEW that I know we're both going to be chiming in on. We got this fucking tag team match, man. We got this, let me pull the match. Let me pull it up on my phone just so I can look at it while I talk about it. While I was watching the show, I screenshotted it because it genuinely popped me, bruh. I'm looking at it now. Up next, Cody Rhodes. Oh, hold on, let me see. Oh, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and Lee Johnson with Arn Anderson versus, I don't know if they changed his name, or I don't know if they just announced him like this, but Jesus Christ, versus Pretty Peter Avalon. and Cesar Bononi.
Cesaro Bononi. Why?
What?
Why
And we
do I
mentioned this
wanna
on
see this?
Friday because Cody ended up getting injured in this match. Why are you putting yourself on television for a match against Pretty Peter Avalon and Cesar Bononi, and you got injured? So whose fault is that?
Yeah.
Who put this guy on television to wrestle Cesar Bononi and Pretty Peter Avalon?
Garbage.
And people say, "Oh, well, he has to sell his match with Shaq." Who fucking cares? Who cares
About that fucking man.
about his random ass dynamite match with Shaq? Not saying at all, I'm not trying to interpret that I want it on the pay-per-view. Why is this match even happening in the first place?
Exactly. You don't even want this shit.
I mean, listen, bruh. This man done put himself on TV in a match with Lee Johnson and Pretty Peter Avalon and Cesar Bononi to get injured. What in the hell is this guy doing with his career? What is this guy doing with his own career, bruh?
Seriously.
Okay, well,
Fucking idiot.
the main problem I had with this match while I was watching this. Listen. This guy, Lee Johnson, and Cody Rhodes pick up the victory with Lee Johnson rolling up Peter Avalon. A roll-up, bruh. Small cradle, or just a traditional roll-up. Not a small cradle, just a traditional roll-up. From behind, duck 'em under, bruh. 1, 2, 3. Bro, I swear to God, you would have thought that this guy won the fucking Super Bowl here.
Yeah.
This guy
They treated him.
rolled up Peter Avalon, bro, and he goes to the stage, and the whole fucking Nightmare family is out there. Tony fucking Schiavone's out there interviewing this guy, trying to get a word with him, like he just won fucking 5.6 billion on the Powerball. Bro, you're 1 in 29. Like,
Against
and
Peter Avalon.
and they brought up a good point on JD's podcast. This had WWE vibes written all over it, bruh. I mean, just trying to get us to fall in love with somebody. But they're 1 in 29. Who fucking... I'm not saying the guy's not good. I'm sure the guy's good. I mean, he's got to get some character. But you're 1 in 29, bruh. Over the past year, you've had 30 matches and lost 29 of them. Why is it... Oh my God. Lee Johnson. He's won. He's won his match. Who fucking cares? He's 1 in 29. Talk about fucking not organically falling in love with somebody. Talk about trying... Oh, look at this guy. Fell in love with him. He won. And besides, they were acting like he just fucking pinned Kenny Omega in a non-title match. You pinned Peter Avalon. And you didn't even, like, beat him with your finisher. You rolled him up. Bruh.
Yeah. You can't even beat him legitimately. How do I care for someone? Brandon Cutler beat that motherfucker clean, but you can't. But I'm supposed to be fucking hyping you up like you just fucking beat Roman Reigns? No, bro. That don't make no damn sense.
Yeah, man, I mean, those are just my thoughts on AEW, man. What are your thoughts? But just save the big thing for last, man. But anything else on the show? Let's hear your thoughts, man. What'd you think?
Oh man, I thought that for the most part that the Sammy Guevara stuff was really good, bro. Sammy's being a beast, man. On AEW TV, bro, he was beasting it, man. And especially with MJF and his body language. Loved that segment, bro. I loved it. I didn't even catch, like, I noticed the part where he left through the heel tunnel, but I didn't even notice how he came back around, like, through the babyface tunnel. I never noticed that. That's really hinting at something, man. Who knows what it is at this point, man, because this company is really good with surprises, so hopefully something out of this world, man. But yeah, bro, that thing was really good. I wouldn't have had the Acclaim lost, and they're actually growing on me. I went from absolutely hating these two, rolling my eyes every time they came on my TV, to now I like them. I like them. They're still growing on me, man. I don't hate them anymore. So I think they would have been benefited from a win, and it would have made the storyline look better. That Inner
Mm-hmm.
Circle's in shambles. They can't even win against this new young group. That's how much they're in shambles. But I mean, it's a common word we use in AEW. Just it's the little details we would have done differently. But no shame on the actual storyline as a whole. But
Right.
um, but yeah, man. Other than that, that segment was fucking great, bro. Sammy being a beast, he's doing the similar exit that Kenny did, man. And I mean, we all know what. Apparently now, we all know that was supposed to mean. But we'll tell you guys on Friday that things changed. But overall, man, that segment was really good. Sammy played it great. MJF was great. Everything was great in that segment, man. Oh God, going on to Cody Rhodes, man. Oh my god, I really can't stand that motherfucker, man. So,
Oh yeah.
I have Cody Rhodes and Lee Johnson on my screen, but not only that, I have what the fuck's his last name? Who is he? Pretty Peter Avalon. I was about to call him Ricky Starks. What the fuck? Pretty Peter Avalon
Pretty
and
Peter Starks.
fuck and not pretty Cesar Bononi, man, his ass, the NXT reject. I
No,
think
that was
he
Teen.
is.
That was Tino Sabatelli.
Oh, that was Sabatelli. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, you have those two tag teams for some reason fighting or having a match. Now, at the end, of course, Lee Johnson rolls up pretty Peter Avalon and he wins. And like you said, they're out here celebrating like this man just won Super Bowl, asking him where he's going to Disneyland. You know what I'm saying, bro? First of all, Lee Johnson, besides the idea that he's good in the ring, so far that we've seen offers nothing, bro. He's in the same exact boat as a fucking Karushita. Say they're a good wrestler, but nothing of interest to see in them as a whole, man. So they're marking out for this guy, fucking interviewing him. Dude, he rolled up Peter Avalon. Brandon Cutler pinned that motherfucker clean, and you can't even pin him clean. You have to win by a roll up. I mean, what probably is the truth, man, is probably this motherfucker hasn't come up with the finisher yet. Or he did and it just sucks. Or he just didn't use it because they gotta build him up slowly. Whatever the fuck is in Cody's mind, bro. Every time, in any capacity, no matter what part of the fucking nightmare family it is, when I see Cody Rhodes on my TV, it sucks. Cody's creative direction that he writes sucks. Cody right now sucks. The Nightmare Family sucks, bro. This shit sucks. I don't give a fuck about Lee Johnson. I don't give a fuck about I think three other guys he fucking signed on to the Nightmare Family. Like, bro, I don't give a shit. And then Cody's out here doing this thing with Shaq. Why are you doing this match if you have a match with Shaq to prepare to? Like, at least if you're gonna have a match with Lee Johnson, have it somehow tie in to the Shaq storyline. But you're out here having these random ass matches on the side. What kind of weird ass, man? What kind, bro? Because apparently Tony Khan was on an interview recently, and he said, yeah, and he's admitted that he does occasionally do creative things that he regrets. Apparently, he regretted that Matt Hardy teleport segment,
Yeah,
which I don't know why I didn't hate that segment.
that was good.
If I yeah, if I remember it correctly, I didn't hate it. So I don't get why he regrets that segment. But you ain't regretting this shit. If I
Yeah,
if I
yeah, for
see
real.
Cody Rhodes doing this shit, I'm regretting the fuck out of this, bro. I'm not even really doing this shit, bro. Like, and then dumbass motherfucker got himself injured. So, like I said on Friday's show, he could have possibly fucked up a deal for the company. Which, I mean, he clearly didn't, but he could have, all for his selfishness, to make someone else look good, so he looks good in return. Because Lee Johnson never trained in the Nightmare Factory. You think Cody would give two shits about this guy? God no, man. He wouldn't give a fuck. But since since Lee Johnson's creation of himself, Cody Rhodes is somehow behind it. It matters to Cody. If this was just some randy indie motherfucker, Cody wouldn't give a shit. And that's just the ego of Cody Rhodes showing out, bro. This motherfucker's going full Hollywood, bro. Everything fucking, whenever someone literally brings up The Rock and kayfabe, however they talk about The Rock, that is Cody Rhodes. The definition of going Hollywood, only cares about himself, only here to he says to make other people like Lee Johnson look good, but only to make him look good because he created Lee Johnson. He could say, bro, Cody, he's a motherfucker, man. He really is, bro. And I am really genuinely, well, not even starting at this point, but genuinely dislike Cody Rhodes. Not only
Yeah.
as like a story direction, but as a person, bro. He's fuck, man. But that's my thoughts on that shit, man. But overall, until we get to the big part of that Dynamite was good that week, bro. Besides fucking that Cody Rhodes bullshit. And
Yeah.
of course the existence of the Miro storyline, but that is gladly on hold right now, so thank God, man. But yeah, bro, let's go on to the main talking point about Dynamite.
And the main talking point on AEW Dynamite, bro. Listen. I keep hearing a lot of people saying, and I got to address this, bro. I got to. I keep hearing a lot of people saying that AEW is the worst show weekly in 2021. First off, so what you're telling me, you fucking goon, is that Monday Night Raw is better than AEW? SmackDown is better than all of AEW? Okay.
NXT?
Yeah.
That's...
Okay. So anyway, first off, we're already getting off to a rocky start. A lot of people are shitting on the fact that AEW is having an invasion because they don't understand it. Meanwhile, these people are admitting that they're casual fans.
Yeah.
Okay, first off, listen, you're a casual wrestling fan, watch Raw, watch fucking SmackDown, watch NXT. Do you know how long the hardcore wrestling fan has fucking waited for a show that plays to us? So I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck if you're a casual fan and you're upset. Sorry.
No.
Too bad.
Well,
There's other shows out there for you.
as
Just
they
like...
say to us, don't watch it.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Just like casual wrestling fans say to hardcore wrestling fans, bro, don't like it, don't watch it. So now, we're going to flip that on you. If you don't fucking like it, don't watch it. And besides, they're saying they don't know what's going on. What? Watch the TV. What do you mean you don't know what's going on? There's people that don't work here. They're invading the company. It's not rocket science. Am I fucking stupid? Or is it rocket science? Because Kenta's coming in to challenge the championship, to challenge for the U.S. championship from Jon Moxley. Because Jon Moxley can't make it to Japan. It's not fucking rocket science. How is that hard to understand? What do you mean you don't know what's going on? Look at the fucking television screen. You'll know what's going on. And besides, both of the guys that are crossovers from promotions are Gallows and Anderson and Kenta, who was Hideo Itami. How do you not know who these people are? What do you mean What do you mean? What do you mean you don't understand? Do you know these guys? So you don't know what's going on because John Moxley's on the screen too, and you don't know because Cody Rhodes is on there. You know who these people are? What the fuck do you mean you don't know what's going on? It's Hideo Itami. It's Gallows and Anderson. Remember, they were just in the fucking OC with AJ Styles in the Boneyard match? You fucking idiot. Bro, I can't stand casual wrestling fans, bro. Especially when it comes to shit like this. Already shitting on the invasion. And whether it's bad or not, we're in the beginning stages of it. Can you give the, oh, Tony Khan's not as much of a genius, but Vince McMahon is? Get the fuck out. What? How? How is Vince McMahon a genius? Can you tell me that? What has he done for Drew McIntyre, his main babyface, since he's such a fucking genius? Roman Reigns is the one making Kevin Owens look good, not Vince McMahon. Get the fuck out of here. And besides, other than that fucking drastic fuck up with the whole Hangman storyline and how that ended so awkwardly, what is Tony Khan done that's so bad? Because as far as I'm concerned, this guy's had a wrestling promotion for a little over 2 years, like probably a year and a couple months ago, a year and a half, and he's doing pretty damn fucking good for a start. This guy's never had a wrestling promotion before. And what is he doing that Vince McMahon has fucking failed to do since 2011? Have people talk about his company. That's what.
Exactly.
Yeah, Tony Khan's not a genius. Nobody's a fucking genius, alright? So what you're telling me is Vince McMahon is a fucking genius? Vince McMahon is perfect, picture perfect with everything he does? People are shitting on Tony Khan? For what? What has he done that's so fucking horribly fucking drastic, other than that one thing, like I said, as opposed to the amount of talent that Vince McMahon has killed in the last year, let alone the last 5 years? Get the fuck out of here, man. People want to shit on this invasion. And like I said, whether it's bad or not, which is up to your opinion, Tony Khan's new at this. So as far as I'm concerned, he's doing a pretty damn good fucking job at keeping his company talked about. WWE hasn't been talked about globally since fucking CM Punk's days. What the fuck? Since the days of Daniel Bryan. You could even argue that. Unless you really watch wrestling. But the last time people were all gravitating towards wrestling again was the fucking CM Punk days. 10 years ago.
Literally.
People are shitting on Tony Khan for an invasion that's not even that fucking bad. I'm sorry that your dumbass doesn't fucking know anything because you're a casual wrestling fan. I'm fucking sorry. Go watch Monday Night Raw, where everybody gets buried and shit on and everybody gets treated like a piece of fucking shit. The champion doesn't even get showcased correctly. Yeah, we're shitting on Tony Khan. For what? What is he doing? That's so... Bro... Ever since Kenta or Gallows and Anderson, or even, you could even say Thunder Rosa has been in this company, it has done nothing but keep people talking and benefit the companies and the fucking talent. What has WWE done to benefit any fucking body? That's not named Roman Reigns. What? Get the fuck out of here. Just like the casual fans say to us, if you don't fucking like it, go watch something else, because it's not our fault that your dumbass wants to act like an idiot and call for something to be over, when clearly... Do you not understand the point of a target market, bruh?
Exactly.
We watch Raw, but the reason we're not screaming about how bad this shit is because we understand that WWE's target market is casual. Sure do we get upset because we want everybody to do better, but it's to the point where it's whatever now because we understand it. Doesn't mean we have to agree with it. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, people are saying, oh, this needs to be canceled because we don't get it. Again, well, since this is a show targeted at hardcore wrestling fans, and since we've waited for fucking ever that there's a show targeted for a hardcore wrestling fan, you can go fuck yourself. Because we've waited too long, and this show has brought a lot of good fucking shit to the talent and us. I mean, come on, bro. Come on, man. Now,
God.
now that in itself is the problem with casual wrestling fans. That is exactly the problem with casual wrestling fans, bro. These are the same casual wrestling fans that say, oh, why do AEW storylines take forever? Yet people say the hardcore fans are assholes. Yet they're the fucking impatient ones. We're watching every week. We're sitting here waiting for you to do a long-term fucking storyline. So who you waiting on? Them. Because they can't take it. Why? Because they're not watching every week.
They don't understand.
And they don't understand. And they want to tune in and see new stuff and not the same storyline. Fuck them. Sorry.
Exactly.
Now we don't get blue in the face about WWE being a casual marketed show anymore. Does it piss us off? Fuck yeah, it pisses us off. But it's only because we care about the fucking show. It's only because we care about the show. Having a show that's targeted for fucking 2 to 6 year olds and or casual fucking wrestling fans, where is the show going?
Exactly.
Meanwhile,
in a good direction.
Meanwhile, Forte said this last Friday. For AEW only being around for so long, and they have 700,000 viewers every week, not too fucking bad. Just like how I just said, Tony Khan has been the Vince McMahon of a wrestling promotion for the past year and a half. Not too fucking bad. Not bad at all. For a beginner, not bad at all. And he will learn from his mistakes. Let me fucking tell you.
Exactly.
He will be just fine.
He's letting fucking, look what he's letting Cody Rhodes do. He's not perfect, but it's better than what fucking Vince is doing. People on social media say you should dislike Vince McMahon and Tony Khan equally. Why? What has Tony Khan done that makes him to be hated? What? Challenge Vince McMahon and prove McMahon wrong? That's all he did so far, man. Come on, bro. Like, casuals are saying, oh, we don't understand it. In a world where any information you need is 2 clicks away, you don't have the fucking availability to say that you don't get it. If you don't know who the Bullet Club is, look it up on YouTube, bro. And you'll find how many videos explaining who they are. You don't know what New Japan is? Look up a YouTube video. You don't know what Impact is? Look it up. It's not that hard, bro. And especially when most of the relevant WWE roster are from these companies, are from New Japan, Impact, General Indies. I mean ROH is. I mean it's not it's not in that little fucking huddle of wrestling companies, but I mean it's still there. That's where half of these fucking people come from. That's where CM Punk came from. You know what I mean? So saying you don't know what it is isn't an excuse, bro. Like, sorry, it's not built for someone who doesn't care about it as much as the people who watch it every week know and care about it, bro. That's just how it is. Not every new fucking GTA game is gonna be some dumbed down garbage. It's gonna be deep. It's gonna reference the other ones, but it's not gonna be fucking so like. One thing about New Japan itself is it's very hard to get into. You can't be a casual fan getting into New Japan like that. But that's just New Japan's nature, man. That's not a bad thing, it's just their thing. AEW is the great in between. If you're getting into wrestling, then you can start watching AEW, you can become a hardcore fan. Easily, bro. But with WWE, you can watch just WWE main roster every fucking day. Even every day, bro, every week. And you still probably won't know shit because they don't reference the outside world. This isn't wrestling. This is sports entertainment, so you get dumbed down garbage like Bad Bunny and the 24/7 title. Like, you're not gonna get Kenny Omega in WWE, bro. Rarely that AJ will put on a fucking great match. That's if they allow it, bro. So casual fans saying, "Oh, we don't understand it," that's fucked up. Don't don't like it, don't understand it, then don't watch it, bro. Say that to us every week. Oh, especially during the fucking prime face Roman era, they would say that every
Oh
fucking
God,
week.
yeah.
Don't like it, don't watch it. Alright, you don't like this fucking invasion? Don't like it, don't watch it. When the invasion is good. It's a good invasion. Of course they're taking it slow, but that's AEW's route. Look at the Hangman storyline. It's been going on since the literal before they were on TV. This Hangman storyline started. It's still going on. And are we bored of it? I know I ain't. I know most of the fans aren't. Every week, all you see Twitter praising Hangman and their booking of him, bro. And it's been ever since this company's creation that this Hangman story's been going on. That
Hmm.
is long-term booking, bro. What happened with Don Callis, Kenny Omega? That's long-term booking. What happened with, like, just everything, bro? Long-term booking in the right way, bro. People always preach, oh, fans actually hate long-term booking. Having a match for having the same match on 3 pay-per-views in a row isn't long-term booking. Having fucking back in what I think it was like 2018 or something, having AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura have like 6 matches in a row. That was not long-term booking. That was just continuous garbage.
They have nothing
That
else
ain't long-term
for
booking.
them.
Exactly. What else is he supposed to do besides face this one person? Facing someone over and over and over again isn't long-term booking. Hangman Page, long-term booking, bro. There's a difference. And just because the fans don't like the not long-term booking type shit doesn't mean fans hate long-term booking. We hate bullshit that you pass off as long-term booking just to make us look bad for hating it.
Hmm.
Fucking everything WWE does. The casuals just put out the hardcore fans because we're their scapegoat. You know what I mean? We don't like something, our fault. We don't like something, our fault. So to the casual fans, if you don't like it, it's your fault. Just get more into wrestling and you'll understand, bro. Oh fucking well. This storyline's great. It's gonna be great, bro. Even though I can't stand the fucking hick of Doc Gallows, this shit is great, bro. And just don't like it, don't watch it. Or if you do want to watch it, just fucking open YouTube, bro. It ain't that hard.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I could not have said it better myself, bro. WWE always likes to point the finger and say, "Well, this is long-term booking." No, this is you not having any direction. Meanwhile, AEW, it's a slow progression. WWE throws everything they got, which is fucking nothing, in your face
Yeah,
right at the beginning, and then they got nothing else to do. But they don't have anything else for the champion. So they keep him against this one guy, like with AJ and Nakamura, and AJ and Joe did it too. It's ridiculous. But yeah, bro, for the beginning stages of an invasion to fucking to happen, bro, like I said, we're here 52 out of the weeks, bro. What are we rushing anything
yeah,
for? So because there's a
exactly.
slow start to it and you don't understand it and everybody's calling, "Oh, give AEW 5 years and their doors will be close to closed." Where does that come from? Long-term
Exactly.
booking? And these are the same people that say, "Oh, we need long-term booking. Why are all these stories so short? Oh, da 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 da. They only have short stories. We need long-term storytelling." They're fucking giving it
Just
to you.
exactly.
Come on, man. Come on, bro. It's in real life, changes and things happen over time. You know what I mean? And
Exactly.
AEW is like real life. Like in WWE, all this drastic fucking shit happens
Randomly and shit.
in 2 weeks. And in a month, the storyline's over. All this crazy, drastic shit. But that's not how life works. Hangman
No.
has been on a downward spiral ever since AEW started. And it
Exactly.
and that's how life is, bro. Things
Exactly.
things take time. Hangman's not going to go through a drastic downward spiral where he's to the point where he's fucking over life and he wants to quit wrestling and he just wants to fucking live in a fucking trailer and never talk to anybody in a month. No, bro, shit.
And then one event isn't gonna completely flip his life back around.
Exactly. Exactly, bro. It's simple. It's not fucking rocket science, bro. And for everybody to be saying, or everybody to be fucking saying, oh, they're gonna be closed in 5 to 10 years. What did they do so bad? What did they do so bad that warrants them to have their doors closed in fucking 5 to 10 years? For what? An invasion? WWE did the same thing. Nobody's fucking said it now, and these are the same people that say, "Oh, I wish we could get a recreation of the WCW WWE invasion." And now we're getting this, and nobody fucking understands it, and they want it done because they don't get it, and they're casual fucking idiots. And the last time they watched a full episode of Raw was in fucking 2001.
Literally. Like, come on, bro.
Well, to you, I say, have fun with your shitty Raw and SmackDown invasion for Survivor Series every year, because there's a lot of turmoil here. There's a lot of turmoil between those two brands. They're really chomping at the bits for each other. Get the fuck out of here. With this, it's legit. It's actual companies that aren't about to close. Because when WWE bought WCW, they were about to close up shop. That's the only reason why they did the invasion.
That's why they got bought. Yeah, exactly. If they weren't fucking doing so bad at the time, you think when they got bought? Hell no, they wouldn't have got bought. What the fuck?
So with this,
sell your company.
we're seeing actual competitiveness through companies, and it's great. And because you don't get it, I'm sorry. Go fuck yourself. Go tune in to Monday Night Raw, and probably about the end of October, early November. Have fun with your shitty little invasion. Have fun.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, we're gonna be here marking out over something that is hated on for no reason. Yeah, because WWE's doing something that's fucking having everybody talk about wrestling, right?
Oh man, Edge. I'm so intrigued by fucking fucking something-year-old Edge.
Wow. A shitty Undisputed Era turn. Oh.
Wow.
Come on, bro.
Shit's fucked, bro.
Yeah, but that's AEW, man. That was AEW. Honestly, I don't have anything to cover on SmackDown. Not a fucking thing.
That I could recall.
Other than I think Daniel Bryan's gone.
I think, oh, bro, he's gotta be gone. He's gone. He's gotta be, bro.
Other than that, the most interesting thing about SmackDown for me, other than Roman, is how many losses Bryan picks up, because that week by week makes it more evident, and how godlike they're gonna treat Cesaro before this guy fucking idiotically resigns. That's the most intriguing part about SmackDown to me.
Did you hear what Cesaro said? I don't know the exact words he said in an interview, but it was so stupid. And he's gonna resign, bro.
What did he say?
He said something like, fucking passion isn't once booked, it's what's inside you no matter what. He's like, it doesn't matter how I'm booked, all I know is I got the passion inside of me.
You know who said that?
I'm the best. Who?
A couple years ago when his contract was up, I swear to God, he said like almost the exact same thing. Ziggler. The lifer.
Damn, yep.
Of all people.
Yep. Cesaro's resigning.
But he got buddies in AEW, man. Like, what are you doing? You're never going to be world champion, bro. Never.
Bro.
As soon as you put that pen to paper, you're back to the fucking trenches. Fucking fighting for crumbs with Nakamura.
Like, bro, I don't get that mentality of what he said. Doesn't matter how I'm booked, I have the passion. So if you're booked, like James Ellsworth.
I can't even wrap my head around that.
Yeah.
I can't even wrap my head around how that makes sense.
It doesn't. That's
You
dumb
need
as
to be booked good. Like, how are you going to have passion for this when you're fucking wrestling on main event and you're given 3 minutes and they put you in shitty
Exactly.
fucking tag teams? Get over
This
it.
shit,
The
bro.
fantasy is
It's
no
not
more.
gonna.
The
Exactly,
fantasy is
bro.
no
Just
more.
give up. Your dream's dead. This company sucks. Deal with it.
Ah, good
What an
God.
idiot.
That is almost very close to what Ziggler said. Very
God
close.
damn. And
A couple
everybody's
years
going
ago.
on.
And yeah, out of all people who he sounds just like, the fucking lifer. So we'll just have to wait and see, man. But I'm hoping that this guy fucking does not resign because
Hopefully not.
I will have lost all respect for him if he
Truly.
resigns, bruh.
And I will not feel bad for him at all, no
Nope.
matter how he's booked.
Nope. Not at
Doing it
all.
to yourself, bro.
Yep. And then these are the same people that go out and complain. Everything he said it himself on Talking Smack. Everything I try to do, I make it great. I make it great. They don't see anything in me. I don't know what it is. Is it because I'm not a real American? Is it because I can't do this? I can't do that. Is it because I can't play this role that they want me to? But I make everything great. But they just don't see it in me. Are those the people you want to spend 3 to 5 more years of your fucking life with, or do you want to go and be happy
Exactly.
while your career is winding down? Your choice.
Bro.
Choose fucking wisely.
God.
Um,
Fucking idiots, man.
honestly, bro. But yeah. So on NXT, man, on NXT, they did at the end of the show. At the end of the show, man, at the end of the show, we got this Undisputed Era turn, I guess, and it consisted of all 3 members of the UE. I don't know where Bobby Fish was, but all 3 members of the UE were standing in the ring with Finn Balor. It looks like Finn was gonna put up the hand sign. They put the little box in the corner. Adam Cole super kicks Finn Balor. He's talking to Roderick Strong. And Kyle O'Reilly's standing like a fucking leg length away from him.
Yeah.
And
Wonder what's gonna.
And yeah, for real. I wonder what's gonna happen. And he's standing there. Hey, man, what'd you do? What'd you do? Instead of getting up in Adam Cole's face and being like, what the fuck was that? Like a normal human being was. He's standing a leg's length away from him. And Adam Cole super kicks Kyle O'Reilly and drops him, and he's looking at Roderick Strong, and Adam Cole walks out of the ring, and Roddy's just standing in between both of them like, oh shit, where do I go? And the Undisputed Era looks to be done. Okay, first off, now that you've done it like this, and it looks like Kyle O'Reilly is going to be the leader of the UE, or maybe he's going to be kicked out. I don't know. They're probably going to fight for who's the leader of the UE, and Kyle O'Reilly's most likely going to win. Because of this, now I wouldn't be so opposed to the idea of having that be a Bullet Club-like faction.
Yeah.
I'm not, I don't hate it as much as I used to. Now that it looks like Adam Cole's going to be out of the group, I mean, do it. Maybe put Finn in there.
Yeah. Finn would be dope.
They'd have to keep getting a new logo, but, you know, you can make it work.
Yeah, you can make it work. Just the overall same idea of initials into a logo.
Yeah, so, we got that, man, and in my honest opinion, it was a pretty shitty turn.
Yeah.
Like, as of how it was produced and how predictable it looked and stuff like that, but yeah, I thought it was a pretty shitty turn, honestly. But I'm interested to see where it goes. I will say that. And honestly, what I think's gonna happen, back around War Games 2019, when Adam Cole had that kick-ass November where he was like doing all the shows and stuff like that, and he was defending the NXT title.
Mm-hmm.
Vince McMahon was very impressed with Adam Cole, and he wanted Adam Cole on the main roster, just Adam Cole. And I honestly think I understand Adam Cole loves NXT, but I mean, I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked if Adam Cole turns up on the main roster, bro, after
Sure.
WrestleMania. I genuinely, just him, I would not be shocked at all. Meanwhile, I
No.
think the UE is going to maybe add Finn Balor. I think that'd be pretty cool. Um,
Hmm.
and be a lifelong faction in NXT. So WWE
Exactly.
has a hard time with doing that though, because if Adam Cole were to leave WWE
Oh,
and
they'd
the
kill that
Undisputed
shit.
Era is still a thing, they would kill the fuck out of that faction.
Oh my
And
god, yeah.
honestly, I'm not as heartbroken as everybody else was. I think the group ran its course. They really
Yeah,
haven't fucking done anything since they all held the gold, you know.
exactly.
They haven't they just haven't fucking done a thing. Uh Everybody wanted to see them on the main roster feuding with other factions. I mean, sure, but fucking how good are those feuds really gonna be? I mean, look at how Sanity
Exactly.
versus the New Day turned out, a heavily anticipated feud, and it was on
Trash.
the Extreme Rules pre-show in a tables match. Yep.
Bruh.
Um. So yeah, man. I mean, who cares? And
Exactly.
I don't know if that's just because I don't watch NXT, bro, but I just wasn't as heartbroken as everybody else, man. But what did you
Yeah.
think about the UE turn?
Yeah, bro. I didn't care for it, bro. I thought the setup wasn't really that good. The way they had fucking O'Reilly standing there. Like, bro, when they were all doing the UE pose, that is when Adam Cole should have super kicked Kyle O'Reilly, bro. All of a sudden, random as shit, heel now. Come on, bro. Easy, bro. But overall, I don't care about NXT as a whole, and by association, Undisputed Era, bro. They haven't been cool or relevant since they fucking lost all the gold. Since they were dripping gold. Ever since at the end of that, haven't cared for them at all. They've just been floating there, bro. At least have them go to NXT UK, do something different, bro. But it's literally just been them existing in NXT for like a year and a half at this point, man. So I don't care. I don't care that they are breaking up. I fucking the second the second Kyle O'Reilly became a babyface and was starting to do big matches, I knew the turn was coming. I knew that was what they were gonna do. Obviously, bruh. So I was just anticipating it, and it came tonight. Like I told you, I think last night, bruh. The notification to the turn was more shocking than watching the actual turn itself, bruh. That's how lame the turn was, man. People on fucking Twitter are fucking crying and shit over this shit. Like, bro, this just isn't Gargano and Ciampa, bro. This is Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole. As cool as they are, that's not a knock to them at all. But it's really just a knock to NXT at this point because in 2018, this storyline would have been fucking nuts. This would have been some crazy
Yeah.
shit. But nowadays in NXT, I just don't care enough about the show to be invested, bro. And that's really not a dig on those two. It's just a dig on NXT itself, man. NXT as a whole has just become dried up, man. And like you said, Undisputed Era just ran its course, bro. Like same way most of the Bullet Club in Japan has kind of run its course right now. Like, if fucking Knight, who the fuck's the other champion besides Jay White or the leader? Isn't it
Evil.
Evil? If Evil or if fucking Jay White goes and super kicks Evil, I'm really not gonna give a fuck, just because I don't care about the New Japan Bullet Club really anymore. To an extent, same way I don't care about the UE anymore because I just don't care about NXT anymore, bro. Not only did it ran its course, I just don't care about NXT overall. If I still cared about NXT, I'd be more intrigued, be more open. But I literally, bro, I don't even watch NXT clips, bro. how do they expect me to care about this, bro? I I I didn't even like those Finn Balor and Kyle O'Reilly matches, so why would I like this, bro? To
Right.
me, although the matches weren't bad, it was just an injury fest that was played up to be some great shit. It was literally an injury fest between those two, bro, and I just don't care. Like, listen, Kyle O'Reilly, great talent, definitely a great underrated talent, but I just don't care enough about him right now, bro. Besides the fucking air guitar and great in-ring skill, there's nothing unbelievably special about Kyle O'Reilly that I've seen. And again, it could be just because I don't watch NXT like that anymore, but I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. But yeah, bro, turn it wasn't terrible. I would have done it differently, man, but I think it's just the fact that I just don't care about NXT anymore. That's just the real thing, man. Like I said, if it was 2018 storyline, I would have been marking. I would have been going crazy. Me and you, the reaction to that would have been crazy. But like, I don't know, man. I just don't care about the whole show. So by association, I just don't care about this storyline, this UE breakup storyline, man.
Yeah, yeah, man. Um. So moving on to Monday Night Raw. Honestly, other than probably like three things, there was just not much to talk about. We got another fucking gauntlet match with Sheamus won. We got
Another go.
more Alexa Bliss and Randy Orton shit, which is great. Yeah, that is for the people that say we don't like long-term storytelling. This has been going on for pretty long. Do you see us shitting on this? No. It's
Yeah.
fucking fantastic. It's great. Keep it up with these two. Alexa Bliss had a vignette, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, and talking about the Fiend's rebirth. Shit's gonna be fire. I think he will be at the Elimination Chamber. Um,
Mm-hmm.
we got the big hick, Braun Strowman back. Um,
Yeah.
He's asked Adam Pearce why he was not in the Elimination Chamber. Well, I don't know, Braun. He couldn't fucking put you in with infection in your bloodstream. That'd be pretty fucking stupid, wouldn't it? Um, anyway, um, but God, we have more building with Riddle and Lashley. Was Keith Lee on the show? I don't think he was.
No, not that I can think of.
Oh, we probably got COVID again. Well, anyway,
Yeah, it doesn't help, bro.
yeah, COVID two-time Keith Lee. I don't know why he
Damn,
wasn't on the show.
I just
What?
realized, did fucking Keith Lee propose when they had COVID, bro? What kind of shit?
Yes, they proposed during quarantine. I thought that was pretty weird.
Bruh,
I was like, man,
I'm
you
dead.
would think that would make a guy get sick of his wife.
I guess not. I guess that truly means they should get married, bro.
I guess. Hey,
Shit, congratulations, man. Better
yeah,
than being on this show.
yeah, for real. Yeah, for real. Yeah, fuck, stay home. Um,
Swear.
but yeah, he is supposed to be in a triple threat match for the U.S. title, but he wasn't on the show. I think that match is still on. We'll just have to wait and see if anything comes up, if they pull him or anything like that. But more building with Matt Riddle and the Lucha House Party versus MVP Cedric and Shelton. He gets attacked
Yeah.
after the match. Miz, this is a big part of the show. The Miz dipped out of the fucking Elimination Chamber. Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice, man. He was the main one in there that I was like, are you
Getting
fucking
out.
kidding me?
Exactly.
So, I'm getting hype when he says, give my spot to John Morrison. I'm like, fuck yeah. By the way, he wasn't on the show, so he actually probably wouldn't be. I don't know. Anytime somebody's on the show, I'm like, oh, he got COVID. Well, hopefully he didn't get COVID, but
Exactly.
if he did, because he wasn't on the show, he might actually not be able to attend the show, which means no
Sure,
Morrison
sure.
and Miz for the next 2 weeks. Oh, thank fuck. But, but he was like, I'm gonna put John Morrison in my spot. I was like, fuck yeah, Do it. Put him in the fucking match, bruh. Please, God, put John Morrison in the match. Well, knowing WWE, they'd make him look like an idiot and be eliminated in 5 seconds, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe they'll give him a good chunk of time in there. But that ended up not happening, and Kofi Kingston ended up challenging him to a match, or The Miz. The stipulation was it was Miz versus Kofi. If Miz wins, Morrison's in the match. If Kofi wins, Kofi's in the match. JD tweeted this out, and so fucking true. Mustafa Ali and Kofi Kingston's feud is built off of the 2019. Why do I still think we're in 2020? Because like when I refer to 2018, I say 2 weeks ago, or 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But it's 3 years ago now. Jesus Christ. Well, 2 years ago, 2019, their feud was built off. Their feud now is being built off of Kofi getting his spot, Mustafa Ali's spot in the chamber. And why didn't they do Mustafa versus Kofi for a match, or to see who's in the chamber? But instead, if Morrison does have COVID, why would you toss that around? Like, if The Miz wins, Morrison's in the match. Why wouldn't you just do Ali versus Kofi? Come on, bruh.
You would, like, bro, the no logic in the show is hilarious at this point.
Like, it's almost, and we always say this to make fun of them, but it's almost like it makes too much sense to have that match. But Kofi wins, and we're already getting Kofi Mania 2 hashtags, so that's just wonderful.
Okay.
Like, listen, man, Kofi's great, but that WWE Championship reign was it was better than Jinder Mahal's. I'll leave it at that.
It wasn't garbage.
Yeah.
It just wasn't booked right.
Oh, you know what they did? Their version of long-term booking. He had 20 matches versus Randy Orton. The other 20 were versus fucking Samoa Joe or I don't know. All I remember is he had a shit ton of matches with Randy Orton, like over and over and over and over. It was ridiculous. But yeah, bro, so then we get this gauntlet match. Me sleeping. Me waking up, and Sheamus is the winner. So Sheamus wins. Orton gets eliminated because of Alexa Bliss. They're continue to do great stuff and anticipating the return of WWE's true top babyface, Bray Wyatt. And God, I miss Bray. I miss Bray, bro. This show just fucking sucks without a bit of him, you know. But nonetheless, yeah, so that was pretty much Monday Night Raw, and the main thing I wanted to talk about, I don't even know how to cover this feud anymore. But also before I get onto this, Braun Strowman was making threats to Shane McMahon. I think he's going to be in a match at Mania, and I think he's going to slowly creep up back to television. But
oh my God. Oh, he's probably gonna face Goldberg.
Oh yeah, you know it.
They're gonna have another match.
Braun.
Cause remember this fucking Goldberg and Shane match? Oh man.
Oh, that's true.
Goldberg, and so they were like, yeah, Shane's gonna get someone to wrestle for him. Wait, never mind. He hates Shane. Never mind. Hopefully we don't get fucking Braun and Shane at Mania. That would be garbage.
Who fucking knows? I mean, what are they going to do with Braun? You know? The WWE's logic. Instead of putting Braun in a match with fucking anybody else, honestly, they're going to put him in a match with Shane McMahon, because that's their way out. As if that makes any fucking sense. Because he didn't put him in the chamber when, first of all, Adam Pearce was the one who announced the people in the match, and second of all, when they announced it, Braun was out because he had an infection in his bloodstream. Did you want him to put you in the fucking match? Why would they consider it? Good God.
Vince talking about, Braun needs a match. How about my son? That's a good ass match at Mania. Like, bro, no one wants to see this shit.
That's going to be a lot of running and jumping from
Oh
Braun
my
and
god.
Shane.
He runs fast.
He runs fast and Shane jumps high, so fucking A. But yeah,
Fuck.
this guy's slowly creeping his fucking way back to television. So I think this guy's gonna be in a match at Mania. I wouldn't doubt if it was against Goldberg, if it was against Shane. How about you not put these shitty matches on the card, and how about we get some NXT on WrestleMania? It's gonna be a 2-night show anyway.
Literally,
How
bro.
about we just fucking do that? But the last thing I wanted to go over, man. Again, I don't even know how to cover this feud. Okay, I'll just
Oh god.
Charlotte and Lacey Evans. Lacey Evans has Peyton Royce fighting for her tag team partner, Peyton Royce. Yeah, that's fucking that's organic. And she's having or Charlotte's having a match with Peyton Royce, and she wins. And go fucking figure. You know, they were saying this about like great wrestlers. Great wrestlers, like wrestlers that are truly great, don't just make themselves look good. They make everybody else around them look good.
Exactly.
Kenny, Roman, Ciampa, Johnny, Adam Cole, Ricochet.
Exactly.
People that are truly great. And then you look at somebody like Charlotte, or even if you want to look at the women, Asuka, Bayley, Sasha, Bianca, women that are truly great.
Yeah.
Don't just make themselves look great. Everybody else around them eats too. Charlotte, she's how it's made out to be. She's great, and everybody else is fighting for crumbs. That's how they paint the picture. When just because of the fact she does nothing but make herself look good and nobody else, could somebody explain to me again how she's considered a great?
How?
Get the fuck out of here. That's how it's portrayed on Monday Night Raw. She's great, and everybody else is fucking fighting for crumbs. That's how they portray her on television. How is she great? How? What makes her great? What? Her last name?
Literally.
The only one that's a great with the Flair last name is apparently Lacey Evans' baby daddy.
Damn.
Lacey Evans, bro. And good God, I feel sorry for this kid, because this fucking kid's whole life, people are going to make fun of him or her for being Ric Flair's son.
Illegitimate son. God damn.
Which is why Stephanie McMahon said no to an incest angle with her father. Because can you imagine what that kid's gonna have to go through? The kid is gonna be fucking born having to have incest jokes made about his mother his whole life. What the fuck? Why?
Literally, bro.
If she's, and apparently she's legitimately pregnant with Johnny Gargano's twin brother,
Bro.
just keep her off television, bro. Just fucking drop it. Just drop the storyline. It sucks.
They drop everything. Just drop it.
Just drop the storyline, bro. If she's pregnant, great. Congrats. Go do your thing, bro. By all means. Fantastic. Good for you. Bruh. But you've added, and Charlotte, I seen a post. Somebody said, Charlotte is cosplaying as me watching Charlotte's matches. And it was like her leaning on the ropes, like looking like half dead. It was so funny.
Yeah.
But,
God.
bro, hopefully this fucking feud could be over. Apparently Ric Flair is an illegitimate fucking baby daddy. And Ric Flair, oh good God, is so cringe, was legitimately on the stage saying, "Whoa, call me daddy." So this is Monday Night Raw. While Charlotte was my mood throughout this whole fucking feud. That fucking picture of her leaning on the ropes, just dead, like what the fuck is going on? That is what I do every fucking Monday night and Friday.
Exactly.
And Sundays when they have a fucking pay-per-view. I mean, come on, bruh. What?
Come on, man.
How does this benefit anybody?
Literally, bro.
What was Charlotte gonna get out of this feud?
Nothing.
Oof.
Nothing, bro. Oh wow, she beat the Lacey Evans. Who hasn't?
Also, now it looks like Lacey versus Asuka at the Chamber's off. They're probably gonna do
Yeah.
Charlotte versus Lacey.
Oh god, or Charlotte versus
Or
Asuka.
yeah, that's what I meant. Charlotte versus Asuka. God
Fucking
forbid Charlotte
four-way.
fucking fights a pregnant
Oh
lady.
my god.
Charlotte's fucking
Oh,
botch queen.
oh
God
man,
bless.
fuck that. Hey, as long as she stays away from Nia, I think she's pretty safe.
That's true. Her in her
Oh
fucking
man.
hole. That
Oh man, I hate that
non-funny
joke.
ass joke.
It's literally like
That is so
it's not
childish,
funny.
bruh.
My
Who
hole.
who oversells that a fucking a missed apron leg drop that bad? My hole. What are you, a
My
child? My
hole.
hole? You say my dick.
Like my cock, my ass, my hole. Look, people are playing it up on social media. This shit ain't funny. If you find that funny, you need to go watch the interview, bro.
I
Because my God,
oh
you don't know what funny is.
oh yeah, oh god yeah, bro. I seen some of the most cringiest shit with that stupid ass joke. They were talking about fucking. They were talking about Nia Jax posted an email she got from somebody, and it was talking about I'm sending my deepest condolences to your whole like, bro. How is that, bro? That
How is that
joke.
funny?
That joke, and I might be a goon for saying this. That joke is almost as unbearable as Alicia Fox. I don't know if it's that. I
Almost.
don't know if it's that bad, but they're
No, no.
definitely up there together. Cause
Truly, bro.
that it's just not funny. I don't get it. My hole. Fuck your hole. Nobody fucking cares about
Literally,
you.
bro.
How about that? That's fucking funny to me. All right.
Fuck out of here.
Um.
Childish garbage.
Yeah.
My hole.
Yeah. Like I said, no one gives a fuck about Nia Jax. That's what's really funny. That's the
Truly.
true humor on all this.
Ain't nobody give a shit.
But yeah, man, what you got on Monday Night Raw?
Show sucks. I watched the first segment, went off, bro. I mean, that Miz promo, it was good. It was a good Miz promo for a 2021 Miz, but
Yeah.
God, man, I don't care.
See
I
how good
don't
he
care
is
about
when him and John
anymore.
Morrison are apart?
Exactly. I don't want to see Morrison apart from this motherfucker. That's what I want to see, bro.
Mm.
But the thing about the Miz, bro, is that all that promo was awesome, and the pulling him out of that match is definitely the right decision, man. I still don't care that he's Mr. Money in the Bank, cause do I see him winning against any of the champions? No, I don't see him winning this, but guaranteed not Roman. Roman is fucking off the table for everybody, you know what I mean? Ain't nobody beating that motherfucker. Drew, maybe, but if they want to do this other direction that they might look to be going in, whatever the fuck, the Sheamus direction, then, fuck, yeah, then Miz ain't gonna be in this shit. So, what the fuck is he gonna do? He is probably going to fail the. You know what I'm guessing? I'm guessing he's taking himself out of this match as a distraction. During that match, he's gonna find some way into the chamber, some mysterious way into the chamber, and cash in then and fucking lose. That is probably what's gonna happen, or something like that. Or he's gonna go fucking be an idiot and challenge Roman and get fucking buried. Cause as good as that promo was, The Miz and that Money in the Bank briefcase, bro, means nothing at this point, bro. Literally nothing. It like man, you know how TNA has their knockoff Money in the Bank title, Money
Yeah.
in the Bank briefcase.
Mm.
That is more important than the actual Money in the Bank briefcase at this point, bro. I'd rather see someone Impact with that thing than Miz with the actual Money in the Bank briefcase, bro. It's just how it is, bro. Oh, bro, I just realized something. If AEW ever gets the rights to the Money in the Bank briefcase, bro, with the intercompany shit, bro, they could have some cool shit with that briefcase. Like, whoever holds it could be going to New Japan, show it in the face of that champ, bro. Going to Impact doing it. That would be some dope shit. Back to Raw. Yeah, bro, besides The Miz, After that segment, I dipped out that show, bro. I've seen what happened, but I can't watch this shit live, bro. I just can't, man. Fucking Lacey Evans, she's legitimately pregnant, so their mindset is to make it look like Ric Flair is the dad. Bro, what? First of all, if that motherfucker tries to have a kid, that motherfucker is gonna come out looking like Sloth from the Goonies. That kid ain't gonna be working, bro. You know what I mean? That motherfucker's what, 53, 55, 60 something? Motherfucker's old as shit. He ain't having no kids. His ass probably the definition of dried up. You know what I mean? It's just not realistic. But
Ric Flair
she's having
71. The
old
fuck?
ass motherfucker. That kid will not. He cannot have kids. Like that is so unrealistic in that storyline. Don't get that shit. But she's pregnant, bro. They literally scrapped the Retribution storyline like 6 different times last year. Just scrap the storyline, bro. It ain't that important. What is this gonna do for Charlotte in the end, bro? Because we know who's gonna win the feud. But what is this gonna do for Charlotte? Didn't they already do a storyline where her and Flair, or her and her dad, were on good terms, and she
Yeah,
proved him wrong?
back in
They literally
2016.
done that. Yeah, they literally done the storyline before, and now they're doing it again. Makes no goddamn sense, bro. Don't get it. I don't know what anybody gains from this garbage, man. What else happened tonight? Um, fuck. Besides a
Can't
fucking
believe
another
2016
gauntlet
was
match.
5 fucking years ago.
5 years ago, man, that's crazy. That ain't right, bro. But yeah, bro. Besides a fucking another gauntlet match, which I hate gauntlet matches now, there was literally nothing on the show besides Miz and I guess Braun. But I mean, he's Braun, bro. I mean, good to see that he's in good health, man. But if he is gonna face Shane McMahon at WrestleMania, if I was him, I'd rather stay home because fuck that, man. But yeah, bro. I mean, there wasn't shit about Raw tonight, man. It was literally the definition of filler to get to the pay-per-view, which I had no idea the Chamber was this upcoming Sunday, bro. I thought it was gonna be next Sunday. I really did. I had no idea. This is what you call a go-home show? That's sad, bro.
Yep. Yeah, man, and that being said, bro, that is gonna do it for this edition of the Notorious Sales Podcast, man. Once again, it has been a pleasure from Johnny Mayhem.
And I, Sir K.
And that is going to do it for this edition of the Notorious Sales Podcast. Once again, thank you guys for choosing us tonight. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you guys on Friday with the news, NXT TakeOver Vengeance Day results, and Elimination Chamber predictions.
Peace.